Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the other side of the corner and welcome to your latest Chelsea news. The press conference took place late yesterday. Chelsea versus PSG is very much upon us, very, very close now. We're about 24 hours, a bit more than 24 hours away. And the press conference, I really liked it. I liked all the comments that was coming out from Maresca, that was coming out from Reece James, that was coming out from Levi Colwill. It's not arrogance. It's more about showing confidence at your own game, showing confidence that, yeah, no problems. PSG are a mega team. No problems. PSG are a supremely well-coached team. But yeah, we've got a few, tricks up our sleeves as well. We know how to handle certain situations. We know how to nullify certain teams. And I love that. I love that. This attitude. And it seemed like it wasn't forced. It seemed like the mentality was strong, and the conversations, the comments that were coming out from these individuals, it came out from the heart. It's like they weren't just putting this up as some sort of a strong front to showcase to the people that, yeah, we're not scared. No, it was more like, yeah, I'm assured. I'm assured about my game, and I know what I'm capable of doing. And you guys will see when the match starts what Chelsea Football Club is capable of doing. Now, one particular clip that's doing the rounds is one of the Chelsea journalists, Jacob Steinberg. He asked a question, and the question goes something like this: how important is it that your players are prepared to suffer without the ball, because there will be long times where you don't have the ball on Sunday? Now, Maresca said to him, could you please repeat the last bit? And Jacob Steinberg paused for a little bit, and then he repeated it. He said, how prepared are you guys to suffer without the ball, because there will be long times where you don't have the ball on Sunday? And Maresca straight away just answered, who said that? Who said that? And rightly so. What makes people think that we're just going to sit back and allow PSG to do whatever they want to do? We can equally hold the ball if we want to. And I think in this game we will. The way to take the match to PSG is not to deploy what Botafogo did in this Club World Cup, because Botafogo did that because that's the way they thought that they can win the game, and they did. Botafogo believed in having a mid to low block, defend their hearts out. They didn't concede big chances and be lucky up front and score. We, on the other hand, we've got artilleries up front. We've got a strong midfield. We've got a strong defense. Yeah, probably biggest weakness is the goalkeeper, and I'm hoping the goalkeeper does well. Maresca doesn't need to deploy mid to low block in this game. Now, you might say, well, why did we do that against Flamengo? Against Flamengo, you need to realize earlier on in the competition, I think Maresca was trying to reserve some energy, knowing that Flamengo wants to come full throttle press unbelievably. And we thought that, okay, no problems, you press us and we try and breach around you and we're going to get that goal, which is exactly how we scored anyway. We scored off the back of a mistake from them, and then we countered and we scored. And then we really should have seen that game out if it wasn't for the mistakes. This game, however, we don't need to do that. We've got enough artilleries to hurt PSG as well. If we allow PSG to hold the ball continuously, you are going to slip up. You will definitely slip up, as we've seen in recent times with some of the teams that have been walloped by PSG. You need to keep the ball as much and try and exploit their weaknesses in behind their fullbacks. If you can go in behind their fullbacks, who generally like to push forward, then you can cause chaos. So Maresca's right. Who said that? Who said that? I love this attitude from Maresca, and this vibe continues with Levi Colwill. If everyone thinks we're going to lose, then we've got nothing to lose. We've got to go out there, play our football, and hopefully try and surprise everyone. Yeah, look, I'm tired of feeling expected L. No need to feel like that. We've got quality to hurt them. Are they the favorites? Have they shown immense organization, immense gameplay, immense tactics under Luis Enrique? Of course they have. Of course they have. But not that long ago, Aston Villa almost did them in the Champions League second leg after being 2-0 down. So they can be beat. They can be even Arsenal, they got beaten at the end in the semi-finals, but even Arsenal had their moments against PSG. Just didn't fall for them. So Levi Colwell is right. If we are already believing that we're going to lose, the players are just going to go there and act like there's nothing to lose. People don't have much expectations, no problems. Let's surprise them. Levi Colwell further goes on to say, we've not come here to just make up the final. We've come here to win. I love this. I love this attitude from Maresca. I love this attitude from Levi Colwell. We've come a long way to the final. We're not here to just make up the numbers and just allow PSG to have their way with us. We need to show PSG that if you really want this, then you're going to have to fight for it, because we will best believe fight for it. People keep talking about, oh, Chelsea better have the game of their lives. Well, PSG also better have the game of their lives as well. PSG aren't allowed to have a, B grade match. PSG aren't allowed to drop their levels, or else we will pick them off. So Levi Colwell, big up to him for talking in that manner. Reece James as well. I don't really care that people are bigging up our opposition, which a lot of us are in the fan base, within our Chelsea fan base, let alone rivals. Rivals are fully expecting Chelsea to lose this. They want Chelsea to lose it because they can't fathom the situation of Chelsea winning this and becoming world champions and having that gold badge for 4 years. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the banter? Can you imagine the confidence that we're going to walk around with, each and every one of us? To have that against all of our rivals, to say that we are world champions for 4 seasons. They're all scared. They're all scared. So, yeah, big up the oppositions, no problems. We're preparing right and we are going there to win. I love this from Reece James. Reece James further goes on to say, PSG are amazing and we're expecting a tough game, but we also have an amazing team and we're going to surprise a lot of people. I agree. Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo, João Pedro, Pedro Neto, Levi Colwell, Cucurella, Reece James, so many more. Like, we've got power. We can get them. They're great. But equally, we're also very, very good. So I love this. I love this mentality from Maresca, from Levi Colwell, from Reece James. Brilliant. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts. I honestly feel this is coming sincerely from their heart. And I don't think they're just saying it just for the sake of saying it to put up this bravado. I don't think so. Ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, check this out. When Chelsea asked for Ekitike, the price was 100 million euros. Chelsea position is, if you ask for these figures for these strikers, we'll ask the same for ours. Chelsea will keep the market open for Jackson in the Premier League. This is off the back of yesterday's news that Chelsea hold Nicholas Jackson at 100 million. And did you know what? I mean, there's a little bit of tongue-in-cheek, of course. Luis Enrique, Chelsea is a complete team. It won't be easy. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Now, in regards to, I just want to quickly show you, there you go, that's the news. Chelsea view Nicholas Jackson as potential 100 million striker and aren't actively looking to sell. Chelsea want to keep Jackson and Delap as number 9 and use João Pedro across the attack. And rightly so. If Ekitike, like Frankfurt's asking for 100 million, why shouldn't Nicholas, like, what has Ekitike done more than Nicholas Jackson over the past 2 seasons? Now, I think Chelsea Football Club knows very well no one's going to come in for 100 million, but people need to realize you're not going to lowball us for Nicholas Jackson. You're not going to come in for 40 million. I'm sorry. No disrespect. I feel like anywhere between 60 to 70 million is the right price, and that probably, honestly speaking, Ekitike's price should be around 60 million as well. At 100 million BS, utter nonsense. So I think this is a little bit of a tongue-in-cheek that's going on with the news that's coming out for Nicholas Jackson. But Fabrizio Romano is adamant that Chelsea will entertain this. If the right bid comes for Nicholas Jackson, then Chelsea will 100% entertain this. Fabrizio Romano has maintained this for the past few days, that Chelsea are quite open. And to all the people that get upset, Miz, why do you want to get rid of Nicholas Jackson? I don't know. I've advocated for him to stay all along. Only recently I started that. And I'm not even the one that's triggered this. Journalists are saying all of this. You guys need to understand in the comment section. It's not me creating the news. The news is being created by journalists coming out and saying that Chelsea are open to letting him go. I'm merely just providing my opinion on it. I'm not the one who's pushing Jackson away here. Chelsea Football Club are pushing Jackson away, and I feel like it's probably the right time to part ways as well. 100 million, you're not going to get that most likely, but I feel like if the right price, somewhere between 60 to 70 million comes about, I think Nicholas Jackson will move on. Who pays that much money? I don't know. We shall see down the track. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts about everything we spoke about, especially the ruthless comments from Enzo Maresca, Levi Colwell, and Reece James ahead of the clash in the final against PSG in the Club World Cup. Let me know in the comment section how you feel. Smash up the like button if you're here for the first time. Subscribe, hit the bell notification to stay in touch with all my content. Till next time, take care. See ya.